All right, it's time to play.
What the heck is this?
Okay, let's put 10 seconds on the clock and ask our contestant Jesse here, what the heck is this?
Okay, it's not a VW ID Buzz. I know that it looks it's really small. It's the E-Bus.
3 seconds left, Jesse.
Is it a canoe lifestyle vehicle?
I'm sorry, it's not. That was a toughie. It's the Adventure 1 by the new Canadian startup Potential Motors. Well, thank you for playing and being such a good sport. You'll be taking home a lifetime supply of this.
What the heck is this?
Exactly.
Okay, but seriously, this is the Adventure 1 by Potential Motors. Weird name. Headquartered in New Brunswick, Canada. They've raised $5 million to date, and I want to point out that this looks small because it is small. It's actually not an on-road vehicle. It's technically a UTV.
Yeah, it's only 64 inches or 162 centimeters wide, and it can drive in places where normally only a UTV or utility terrain vehicle can access.
So it has a full-size bed, a kitchen.
And by bed, we mean a bed you sleep
in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it's a full, not a queen, not a queen size bed or a king. Okay, so it has a kitchen that slides out and it's sheltered from the elements from the rear hatch. It has a built-in roof rack and steps on the side along with storage for 2 motorcycles.
Yeah, I like that. Or e-bikes or e-motorcycles. So could I drive it on roads here in the U.S., though?
So Potential Motors says that the Adventure 1 will be road legal in states where UTVs and off-highway vehicles can be licensed on non-highway roads. It can also be flatbed towed as a camper.
Okay, so I get that you could tow it as a camper, but again, I'm not familiar with laws on this. So which states can I drive it on non-highway roads?
So each state is different, and it's really complicated. I'd love to just pop up a map of the country color-coded by state, but after a ton of research, I suggest that if you're interested, you go to the links in the show notes where you can find your individual state's laws and read for yourself.
I'm just reading here under Massachusetts, and I can't understand what I can and can't do.
Yeah, I think maybe, I don't.
You might need to call your lawyer friend and see if you can figure it out. Okay, so what are some specs?
So Potential claims that the vehicle control system will scan the trail ahead using a curated sensor suite that can proactively adapt torque and suspension to ensure an optimal smooth ride.
Okay, so that's fake.
Okay.
That sounds fake to me.
It has 604 horsepower, 737 foot-pounds of torque.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
okay.
impressive.
That's more than a Ford F-150 Lightning.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's got 100 miles of off-road range.
Okay, so probably a small battery.
It's got 2,550 liter interior volume. That's 90 cubic feet. 12.9-inch ground clearance.
That's pretty good.
40-degree approach angles. 45-degree departure angles. 29-degree breakover angle.
Those are good.
And it is going to start at $136,600.
$136,000 starting price? What? Didn't expect you to say that.
I know, because you know what you could do? You could buy
you could buy a Hummer EV and have cash left over.
You could buy
probably enough to buy a Chevy Equinox.
You could buy a Model Y, and then one of the nicest campers you could find.
You could buy a Model Y and just drive it into the wilderness and leave it, and then go buy another Model Y, and then probably have money left over.
So anyway, Potential will show off a production intent prototype next month at the Overland Expo East in Arlington, Virginia. Deliveries start in 2025 with a $1,000 pre-order.
So should we pre-order one?
No.
I don't know. It's just too pricey.
No.
And I don't even know if I can drive it on the road.
I feel like I could make something like this. Maybe it wouldn't have the 600 horsepower.
I'll tell you what would be cool. If they could make it so you could tow it and it would contribute as a powered trailer, maybe, but not at this price.
No.
That's ridiculous. Hey, everybody. Thanks so much for watching Now You Know Clips.
You can watch full episodes of Tesla Time News on Tuesdays and in-depths on Fridays. Just click the link down below and head over to the Now You Know channel.